Oh, if I were a singer, I would so be singing It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas right at the moment with all the greenery in here. But because I like you, Carolyn, I'm not going to submit you to that.
Oh, I would sing with you.
Would you sing along?
You see how fast they turn off this TV set if we're both singing at the same time.
We don't want them to turn off because we want them to see how to put their planters together with Carolyn Fournier, who joins us from Color Paradise Greenhouses in lovely little Manheim. Good to have you back again.
Thank you, Susan.
Well, one of the reasons we wanted to have you back was not only to get us ready for the holiday season, but to get us ready for the silent wreath auction that kicks off this Thursday at Color Paradise.
Yes, Thursday is our grand opening. We're going to cut a ribbon on a wreath. And I've got one here. This was decorated by the Township of Wilmot. And the wreaths are seasonally decorated, but they're also decorated with product. For instance, with the township, they've added some gift certificates for things to do in the township. So you're not only getting a decorated wreath, but there's usually little extras as well.
So you have to take a look at the extras. And this is a fundraiser, not a fundraiser for Color Paradise, but you've teamed together with House of Friendship.
Yes, House of Friendship. What we do is we donate the wreath. These wreaths are made fresh at our facility.
They smell great, by the way. I've been sniffing
And
away here.
local businesses, we've all started getting a waiting list now to participate in this. This is our 4th annual, and we donate the wreath. Local businesses decorate them, and then you come in at the wreath or at the open house. We have silent auction ballots going on. It gets a lot of fun because different people will actually bid against each other. There's little bidding wars, and it's really neat to see the community step up and get excited about this event.
So how long does the silent auction itself go on then?
Just a little over a week.
Okay.
So we kick it off on Thursday, and it goes until Saturday, the 24th of November. And at 12 o'clock, we cut off the bidding, and you come in and pick up your wreath.
That's when everybody hovers and hovers till the very last second that they know exactly
it's
who
funny.
gets
About
what wreath.
11:30, we get people coming in the door, and they're just kind of looking at each other, going, "Move over, move over." So we have a lot of fun.
Well, and the great thing is, this is all going back to the House of Friendship. You've raised just a little under $5,000 since you started this, and this is only what, year 3?
This is the 4th year.
The 4th year now.
Yeah.
For this. Well, we want to watch for that, and that kicks off on Thursday. But in the meantime, if you happen to be in Color Paradise, you'll notice it is just a beehive of activity, because now people are looking to get those outdoor, the green urns and everything all ready for the holiday season.
Yes, and this is something I want to just go through some tips with you today.
Okay.
What I did is I brought the 3 most common greens that are used in holiday arrangements.
Okay.
The first one here is cedar. The second one is white pine,
Just lovely.
and then we have fir.
Okay.
And there's one tip on fir. I'll show it to you. You see right now it's just green.
Right.
If you flip it over, you almost get a silvery green.
Okay.
So use both sides of the
the
fir.
top is almost shiny, and the back is a little more matte.
It's got a little more matte, and it's got a
Okay.
little bit of bluey green to it.
Right.
So don't forget that when you're arranging. Flip them around a little bit, and then you'll get different colors and textures into your
Well,
arrangement.
that's a great idea. It's like you've got 2 different greens in it.
Yeah,
Nice.
two for the price of one.
Very nice.
Like I said, these are the most common. These are what you're going to find most of the time, and they're very inexpensive. If you are going to do this and you're trimming your greens in the backyard, just remember that whatever you trim off, it's not like typical your deciduous trees. These branches are not going to grow back, so you don't want to be trimming off of trees and ruining the shape.
And thinking, oh, that'll grow back, and just have a side of your tree that's completely
No, that's
gone.
not going to happen.
Okay.
And please don't go and do it in park.
Oh,
Stay away from public.
make sure they're your trees.
There's yes, as long as you have permission, that's
Right.
fine. Otherwise, they're available all over the place. And I do want to show you a little bit, because I know my sister would get these and she'd get frustrated. How do I arrange this so that it looks good?
See, when I arrange it, it goes like this, plunk in the dish, and then it never looks like the ones that you put together, but there's a reason for that.
I'll show you what we do.
Okay.
And so here's our first. This is our fir. I would never use it just like this. You want to get all your branches cut all at once, and you want to do them in about 12-inch lengths. Don't need a ruler, just eyeball it. And my suggestion, gloves. Please wear gloves. The pine especially gets really sticky and yucky. And when we start cleaning the branches, you'll see why.
Okay.
So with this one, they all come pretty willy-nilly. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to snip it off here, right at the branch.
Okay.
So there I've got one. It's a little shorter than
I'll hold
12.
that for you.
Then I'm going to be a klutz, as usual. So there I've got another one. See, I've got, now I've got like 3 12-inch
okay,
branches
right.
off of one big one.
Look at that. Okay.
Yes. So I'm going, first of all, let's just, there's a good example. So we've got the 12-inch branches. I would go ahead and cut all my branches before I start arranging. That just
And you
saves
don't make some longer than others. It's all about the 12-inch,
well,
maybe.
when you see the big one over here, you'll
Right.
notice that most of the greens for the base of it, they're all the same length.
That's
it's just
true.
one big pine at the
Okay.
very top. That's sort of your thriller. Remember the thriller, spiller in your
spiller.
summer? Same with your winters.
Okay.
So most of it is all the 12-inch. It makes it nice and even. And then you've got your one big one at the top.
Okay.
So we've cut all the greens. We haven't, but let's pretend we did. You want to get a pot. Now, we start out with fresh soil and we do an oasis on top. We soak the oasis and then we strap it down with hockey tape. And hockey
the
tape,
wind
as you
doesn't
know,
blow it out.
the wind, the water, it's a very strong tape, and as you can see. And then we just do a rim of tape around the top just to anchor that in.
Okay, now, we are going to quickly go to break.
Sure.
Then we're going to come back in the close.
And
we'll
finish her
start
off.
piecing it together,
bet.
and we'll finish this off with Carolyn Fournier, Color Paradise, and tell you more about the Silent Wreath auction. Kicks off this Thursday.
Yes, it
okay? Back with more Daytime in a moment. Stay with us. Okay, we've partially decorated here for the holidays. We've decorated the host.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you
Too
look
much?
beautiful?
Too much? Too show busy?
It's never too much for you, Mark. That's
Let me
lovely.
tell
It's
you,
a
no,
smile for the camera.
no
Don't
fear
you
of
look
blocked
lovely?
sinuses. Wow. Nice smell. Hello. This is very fresh.
Oh,
There's no refunds on this wreath, by the way.
Don't drool on the wreath. Here's a nice shot.
oh, you look so pretty.
This is my Christmas card I'm going to mail.
Okay, we've got a couple of minutes left. Carolyn Fournier is with us from Color Paradise Greenhouses in Mannheim, and we're going to put together our own little outdoor urn that we can
Yep,
for
so
the
we've got them
holidays.
all cut into about 12-inch segments. What I did want to show you is when you get to this type of thing, we got some needles here. What you don't want is too much bulk in the oasis, so this is where the gloves come in handy. You want to get all
that's a good idea.
these
Pulls
needles
right
out.
off.
So now that you've got them all, you can just go crazy. So I want to show
Okay.
some of these, the blue parts. We're just going to stick them in here.
And do you alternate at all?
Yeah,
or you
just
kind of.
just spin it around.
See,
And
that's nice. You don't have to drill holes in that stuff.
No.
It's forgiving. It lets,
No.
yeah.
And see, now your white pine is sort of going to give you soft texture. It
That's
might
the
be,
spiller.
Yeah.
Okay.
That a girl.
See, I'm learning slowly but surely.
And depending on how you stick it in, because see, now that your oasis is up a little bit, you're going to have more of the stuff in the side.
Well,
Now-
and people could stop by Color Paradise and they could talk to you and get some
Yep.
ideas, or do like I do and just buy the basket and take it home.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
you
it's
know,
all done.
If you don't have time to do it, it's kind of nice
I
to have it done.
love the smell. It just, the outdoors, it's fantastic.
Yep, and then what you can do, if you have bought it all done up like this already, we sell the base product. You can pretty it up with glitter sticks.
Customize it with whatever color you
Yeah.
want.
Yep, a lot of times now we're finding
Color
people are
Paradise.
going with the browns because it's non-Christmas.
Beautiful.
And
all
when
year
you
long.
Yeah.
go to Color Paradise, if you happen to be stopping by, make sure you stop by Thursday or beyond, because the Silent Wreath auction is on in support of House of Friendship. Bid on the wreath, and then you don't have to put one together.
It ain't easy
Look at
being
what you
green.
can take home.
La, da, 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 da.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.